Hey, this is James with Athletic Gains. You're watching Train Like a Pro powered by MaxPreps. Make sure you like and subscribe. This is James with Athletic Gains, and I'm going to take you guys through a little single leg strength and stability cluster. The main focus of this part of the workout specifically is about the athlete's ability to transfer weight between the front and the back leg while maintaining stability in the trunk. When building an athlete's stability, as well as their ability to transfer weight between their right and left leg, you want to focus on putting the muscles under a lot of time under tension. This is basically putting a load on the muscles for a specific amount of time. Additionally, you want to strengthen the antagonizing muscles, which are basically the muscles on the opposite side of the body that are going to assist in movement. The first exercise I'm going to take you guys through is the rear foot elevated split squat hold. The rear foot elevated split squat activates and innervates the quads and hips while teaching the athlete how to shift their weight between each leg. You'll see the athlete here holding for 20 seconds on each leg. This is considered the isometric component. The isometric component puts a lot of time under tension on the hip, enhancing the strength and stability at the joint. Holding this with the elbows elevated forces the core to activate and puts a load on the upper trunk as well. This can be considered the sport-specific part of this exercise. This next exercise is considered more of an auxiliary lift for the cluster, which means it assists in the two main lifts that we're going to do. So right here we have the push-ups on the Bosu ball. You're seeing the athlete do a half to full push-up, which I like to call a double. Doubles are great for building explosiveness throughout an athlete's movements, and the Bosu ball provides an added shoulder stability component as well as trunk activation, which will assist in the two main lifts. The last exercise in this cluster is a pretty complex lift that combines many different movements and concepts into one. So when you think about time under tension and single leg stability, as well as trunk stability and shifting the weight between each leg, this is an exercise that's going to do just that. Right here you're seeing the athlete perform a single leg RDO row to a reverse lunge knee drive. This 4-part exercise is a very complex movement. You see the athlete has to shoot the hips back while keeping the chest and eyes and shoulders facing the ground. Once the athlete is squared towards the ground, they perform a row. After the row, the athlete transfers the weight from the standing leg into the back leg as they drop into a reverse lunge. Once in the lunge, the athlete shifts the weight into the front leg once again in order to drive their knee up and hips through. This exercise puts a lot of time under tension on the hips, as well as forcing the legs to transfer weight back and forth. Identifying the adaptations an athlete needs and combining the right exercise together in the right order is the key to high-level sports performance training. Thanks for watching this week's Train Like a Pro. Hope you guys learned some things, and we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching this week's Train Like a Pro. Hope you guys learned some things, and we'll see you next week.